Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Rickrolled Reviews, and today I'm bringing to you a sneak preview of the game Ynaros Fallin. This game will be coming to Kickstarter soon. I believe the date is October 23rd, and not only are they going to have the base game, but the expansion will be available, which gives you a way to play solo and cooperatively, so that's pretty cool too. Before we get into this, I just want to let you know that this is a prototype copy of the game. And so as such, there are going to be a lot of components that are subject to change. And so what you're seeing today is not necessarily what's going to be the final copy. Also, this copy has been passed around a little bit, so it's no longer in shrink. And so I'm just kind of opening it up and showing you components. But what you're seeing is basically what the prototype has to offer. Now, as far as the expansion goes, I'm going to set this aside for the moment. I really want to get into the main box here, which is the main game. Artwork, absolutely beautiful. I love it. Very cute. I love like the pastel type colors going on here. Very nice. Inside the box, first of all, we have the game board. And I'm going to open that up for you guys so you can get a feel of what that looks like. And it would actually sit like this. Get that in frame and everything. Where one player is going to be sitting on one side, the other player is going to be sitting on the other side. This is a dueling game, but it also has more than just fighting going on. There's various ways to win. But as you can see, this is the board. It is a dual layered board. It has some spots that are indented in the board so that stuff won't slip and slide around like little cubes and everything like that. Love that. That's one of my favorite features. So we're going to put the board aside and then look at what else we have. We have both a rule book, full color rule book. And also we have an appendix here for reference. And then this piece here, this actually isn't even part of the prototype copy of the game. This is a punch-out board from another game that I have that I cut down so that it would fit in here because I'm so neurotic about keeping things organized. So this hopefully will keep the pieces that you'll see in here from going all over the place. Right here in this slot, and by the way, organizer, already just the prototype organizer, very nice, plenty of space for everything. This is our battle board here. It's double-sided. That may be because it is a game that has different complexity levels and different modules you can add on. So you'll start at the very novice level of the game, and then as you get comfortable, you can start adding pieces on. Now, I have not played this game yet. I have only seen some videos online. I will be coming back with another video, which will be all about after I played it, giving you my thoughts on the gameplay itself. Today, just about showing you components and telling you what I think of the components. By the way, this battle board, also another one that has the indentations in it, and because it is a dual-sided board, looks like we've actually got 3 different layers here, so you can have those indentations on both sides of the board to keep components from sliding around. Very nice. Then we've got the inside of the box. I'll give you kind of a close-up of that. As you can see, nice space for everything that is there. These in this little container here are our magic lands. Let me give you a little close-up of that. That one looks to be like one that is the same on both sides. This one, though, we can actually see the other side that has some information on it. And I'll show you in a second, but those slot very nicely into the player boards because these are things that you can collect as you go throughout the game to enhance your abilities. We've got some cards here. Show you the back of those and the front. There's both a yellow and a blue player, so we have cards that represent both the yellow and blue player. And when we talk about gameplay more, We can maybe talk a little bit more about what these are used for, but for now, just showing components. These are our battle dice. As you can see right now, these are very much prototypey. They've got stickers on them. In the final version, obviously these will be full-on plastic, much like our dice here for each player. You can see those do not have the stickers. We've just basically, in these slots, let me back it up a little bit. In these slots here, we just have some tokens. Pull one out here. This is for the yellow player. There's also some like that for the blue player, and there's also, I forget what these tokens are called, but they're kind of, you put them on the board and they can be discovered. Slip that back in here. We also have these little tokens. I don't know what these are for yet. I'm really impressed. Everything just fits so nicely, and it's got plenty of breathing room, plenty of ways for you to be able to get your finger in and pull stuff out. It's not too tight in there. We also got these little components here. But yeah, I mean, that's a very nice feature. I love when a company makes sure they've got a box organizer, and that is the case here. They've also got a little organizer here for these little cubes. One of the coolest features of this game, though, by far, is the minis. Now, granted, this is from the deluxe version of the game, so if you get like the regular version, you're going to have meeple versions of these, like little wooden meeples. But these guys actually have masks. So this guy, because he has a mask on, it indicates that he is a shaman. But without the mask, you'll have certain ones that are just followers. And I'll just snap that off. And the cool feature is it's because they've got those little eye sockets there. And then on the mask, you have these little pegs. And so I can just slot in, like slide those in like that. And then the mask is firmly on there and stays on really nicely. Won't come off. So we got those for both the yellow and the blue player. We also have some additional little components. I think these are probably deluxe components as well. I'm not sure. And then these guys here, these guys are from the expansion that we showed. We also have a couple of player aid cards here that are double-sided. Showed you the dice. And then we just have some extra board components. These here, these are for, I believe, putting your followers on that you have kind of in the queue that you haven't put out to the board yet. And then there's these add-on pieces, which I don't know what they're for yet. And another piece here that I don't know what it's for yet. Like lots of really nice thick cardboard components though. And then these are your player boards. So like when you're playing, these would be kind of like this on opposite ends of the board. And it's got places for different things. So we were talking earlier about the magic lands being able to slot in. So you can kind of see here how that really nicely just slots in there. And that's where you would put those things as you revealed them and pick them up. So that's also cool. And just you'll notice this is double-sided as well, probably again for maybe some more complex versions of the game. But the artwork there, really nice. I love it. Very cute, fun, colorful. I like the color palette they chose. All very cool. So I'll put that back, put this aside for now, and just really quick pull out the expansion, which, as I told you, contains solo and co-op play. Once again, we've got a dual rule book, and we've got a solo mode rule book. And then we have this player board, which is double-sided blue and yellow. Not sure exactly what this is for with the extra one, but I'm sure that it has a specific purpose within the expansion. And then just to kind of show you inside the box, again, we have a nice insert there, and we got a couple more dice that come with the expansion. And we've got some more little cubes and some different tokens down in here. Like these are new. So those come with the expansion, and then these, I believe, I can't remember. I think we had these in the base game. These are probably specific to the expansion, as well as like these tiles here are specific to the expansion. So the expansion comes with a lot more components, just to kind of give you an idea of how many here. You see here how many of these cardboard components, as well as the lands, the extra magical lands that come with it, that are all kind of designed to give you this solo co-op experience, which is very cool. I always love a game with a solo mode. Anywho, that is Ynaros Fallin, just a basic unboxing component overview. This will be coming to Kickstarter on October 23rd. Like I said, pretty sure that's the date. But you can actually, if you Google Ynaros Fallin, that's Ynaros Fallin. Google that, you'll be able to find the Kickstarter page, and you'll be able to follow it so that when it does go live, you'll be notified. And also, I would recommend checking out the Ynaros Fallin Instagram page, because Ugo, who's one of the designers on this, he's been starting to do some weekly kind of talks on the game and going over different aspects of the game. He's already got 2 up right now, so if you're curious about the game, check those out. Also, there are some other content creator videos out there. One of my favorite is Before You Play. So if you look up that one, they give a really great overview of the game and how to play, and they kind of do a little playthrough. So I recommend checking that out. But anywho, I think that's enough for now. I will be back at a later date, probably like next week, giving you a review of what I think of the gameplay after I get to play it a few times. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great Friday. And remember, keep watching Rickroll Reviews. I really appreciate all of you and your watches, your likes, and your follows. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.